Hello, Paso. This is Wicked Ink 915, tattoo artist out of the borderland. I specialize in custom tattoos and digital art for band logos, business logos, and personalized art. Find me on Instagram at Wicked Ink underscore 915 or under Wicked Vinyl Creation to schedule appointments for your next tattoo or to get your personalized merch such as stickers, t-shirts, mugs, and patches. Thank you and have a great day.
We're here back on the BAMC Showcast. This is my first ever Zoom long distance episode here. My guest played the Rock House on 8/7, one of the illest freestylers, one of the illest bar spitters in the game, Taiyamo Denku. Welcome to the show, sir.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for accommodating me, man. This is awesome. Like I said, it was great having you Rock House. I met you for the first time. It was in April of this year when you played El Paso at the Mona Bar.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was dope, super hot outside, not really what I'm used to being all the way up here in Wisconsin. Although, we got kind of warm summers, but when I pulled up to El Paso, shit was like 108 degrees, bro. How y'all be doing it down there?
Yeah, this summer's been brutal, man. My pool's been closed. That's even worse, man. It's like I'm a summer guy, but I need to swim. Dude. I get cranky.
I feel you. I feel you.
But I was saying it was a really cool set of shows we had, well, Ekim put the whole thing together, mad props to him, I'm just the local guy here, but we had you, we had Afro, we had, Terminology, plus we had the I-25 Cypher crew, cats from Albuquerque, Denver, we had a married couple, couples duo from Vegas, they were badass. I appreciate everything you guys did coming out and put on a hell of a show, man.
Yeah, it was a great show, man. I thought pretty much every act was dope, even the cipher uh at the beginning where Face was throwing on beats from the Beats Bodega. Um yeah, man. It was a lot of fun, man. I had a lot of fun out there, man. I already look forward to coming back on my next hopefully I put together another tour run at some point sooner than later, but I definitely want to get back out there, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, because I was surprised to see you hopping on a cypher like that because you're most featured acts don't do that, you know? That's more for, like, the intro guys, but I was very impressed by that. That was awesome. You kicked some bad freestyles and
Oh, I'm a freestyle head, man. I mean, if there's a cipher popping, I'm from that era, so feature or not, it don't matter, man. I'm jumping in the ring with everybody. Like it's just in my blood to jump into ciphers. Even even when I did like Rock the Block the next day in Albuquerque, um, I mean I ciphered in that cipher there out on the block for like 2 hours straight. Like it was just nonstop. I just kept going back and just kept grabbing the mic.
damn, I saw the clips. I mean, obviously, I missed most of it, but I saw a lot of clips, and that I was jealous, man. That was a nice looking show, dude.
It was definitely a good one, man. I mean, people were really digging the beatbox shit out there because a lot of people aren't they don't really get beatbox shit. I mean, it's kind of a lost art form along with the off top freestyle shit. Like people don't really be doing that shit like that and anymore at most places or most shows. It's definitely uh something that hopefully can be revitalized into the hip hop scene. Um, but it's definitely something that a lot of people have lost sight of. That focus is not on people's minds in this new era of hip hop that we're in now.
That's really unfortunate because we're about the same age. I'm an '82 baby. You are too, correct?
Yes, sir. July 11th, 82.
Really? I'm June
40.
11th. I got you by a month, sir.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Damn, I'm the old man in the room again. There we go. No, because I remember growing up, like high school, middle school. I mean, the lunchroom, cafeteria, beatbox, like drumming on the tables and shit. Like, I imagine you had a similar experience.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a thing. We used to make I used to make beats on the desks in class. Teachers would always just tell me to just shut up or stop doing it, but then like other people in class would be feeling it nodding their head and like, I don't know. In my school, man, I was like the dude that rapped. You know what I'm saying? I was like the MC that rhymed. So I always got asked to participate in like the um the events and shit like that. And I would always uh beatboxer. I even remember my homie Kenny, rest in peace to him. He passed some years back, but my homie Kenny, me and him would be after school uh making beats and singing, like not even rapping, like me and him doing R&B trade-offs over some beats on the old school heaters in the hallway and shit.
Damn, that's pretty
Yeah, man.
cool. So, at what age did you first like get into hip hop as a fan, and at what point did you start messing with it, and then from that point go, okay, this is what I want to pursue. This is what I want to do with my life.
So, I mean, I started rapping probably around 12, but I probably first heard hip hop maybe when I was 9 or 10. Cause we had stations here, not as you know, not as well recognized or known as like a Hot 97 or whatever, but we had like the Hot 102. I'll never forget. Um, just waiting in the car for mom to run in real quick to the gas station or whatever. And like I would turn on Hot 102 and I would just be hearing, like the old school shit, like Run DMC or KRS Run. I remember um Eric B. and Rakim would be on all the time, like on the late night mixes and early Wu Tang shit. Lots of different stuff, man. So I'd say I've always been musically inclined and music always spoke to me. So like I would hear something and I would just hum my own melody to it. Like no matter what genre it was. But you know, I took a liking to hip hop early, hearing it, and then I started freestyling myself at about 12. I didn't start writing till way later. I was always a freestyle dude. I would always mess around with the freestyles, never write anything down. And then I didn't really pursue it. Um, I mean, I was in a group in early 2000, right when I went into college. Before that, I was just making demo shit. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. It was just stuff. And then I got down with a group called Wastelands in college. Wastelands is an acronym, stands for Wisdom Articulates Serenity Throughout Entities Living Allah's Nurturing Divine Science. It was me and two other members. Um, we were together for a while. We put out a few records together, and then while I was with them, I was also working on solo shit because I always had ideas and like I wasn't always around the group. Like we recorded at a studio, so like we would have to prepare to go there and do shit together. Like so it wasn't really like I didn't I had more ideas. I had more things I wanted to do. So, I started gathering beats. I started putting features together and my first official solo album um was probably I started recording it while I was with my group, probably '01, maybe 2000 or '01, something like that. I started recording uh for the solo album and I ended up getting some features, like high class features for it because I was going all out, you know what I'm saying? And that album ended up being Dark Journal of Thorn Words. That shit dropped in '06, and since then I've put out um 46 albums. 40, yeah. 46 albums since that first album dropped. So I'm a workhorse, man. I've been doing a lot of shit, man. I can't really pinpoint an exact time where I felt like I wanted to do it as a thing. I just know music has always been my balance, my life's balance, and it's like the main thing that I love to do. So, I don't really care about fame or any of that shit. I mean, I think I can handle fame. If I became famous, I could handle it. There's a lot of people that can't handle fame, but I could handle it, but that's not I love the art form and my goal at this point is I would just love to be able to do music as a full-time job. That's kinda where I'm at.
Got you. What is your day job, by the way? Just curious.
I work at this place. I'm not gonna say the name on here, but
Obviously.
I'm a binder operator at a printing company.
Got you.
I hate my job, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That which is exactly why I'm not gonna say the name of the company.
Understood.
Even though I'm pretty sure they already know. I mean, people at my job know that I do music. They know that I tour. They follow me on the social medias and shit. Like, there's people that know. I don't keep it like a secret or nothing. So yeah, it's out there.
So, do you have issues like you tour a lot on the weekends, obviously, when you're off, but do you ever have issues getting time off or, oh, I got 5 days I want to make. I need this Friday off or
So the thing that's cool, which is probably one of the main reasons I stay at my job, is the schedule works very well with music as well as being a father to two daughters. I get my daughters every other week, Thursday to Thursday, half the time, all that good stuff. A lot of people have said I'm a good dad. I take them to shows, I do stuff with them, I show them stuff, all that
I see him on your
goodness.
page all the time, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shouts to my daughters. But yes. So I try to schedule shows when I don't have them so it doesn't interfere with my time with them. But sometimes clearly, uh, you know, things happen and then I have to either bring them along or figure some kind of situation out. Shouts to my mom and my aunt. They actually help out a lot with my daughters. And when I do lengthy tours, um, I never really have a problem getting off work because you could do trade days at my job. So if I needed extended days or extended weekends, I can technically trade away my actual work day and work for somebody else on a different days to have extra days off. Plus, I've been at my job so long, like, I think I got like 5 weeks vacation.
Nice.
So I can always plan it around there. But the weekend warrior run shit does work. It just limits how far I can go unless I'm flying in somewhere. Um, and I'm not big on flying, bro. I mean, if somebody wants to pay for me to come out there and do some shit,
We appreciate
like,
that. Thank you, by the way.
yeah, I'm not big on flying, bro. But yeah, like I said, if somebody wants to, fly me out somewhere and make it happen, I'll definitely be there. I'll do it. But I like having full control of my own shit, which is why I drive my own vehicle, bring all of my fucking merch bins because I have a crazy merch setup. So
Okay.
like I bring all my merch bins and everything like that, and I'm basically just in my own zone. Unless I bring like one of the homies on tour with me, I'm basically my own zone, booking my own lodging, doing all this shit, getting all my shit set up the way I need it to be set up, and then and then I know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to wait and see what's gonna happen or uh, you know, the plan's already there.
I gotta ask.
I'd rather it be that way.
I gotta ask. I'm a very experienced traveler. I do like carry on. I pack light. I get everything fit in there. How in the hell did you fit all those CDs and T-shirts and all that shit in your bag, dude?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea. They actually almost tried to charge me the super expensive, um, bag check because I didn't even know that it's a 50-pound limit, and if you go over 50 pounds, then you gotta pay, like, this crazy price, like $150 or some shit.
Yeah, I just booked a
So
flight on Frontier, and they were saying they're like 30, 35 pounds. Crazy.
yeah, so I mean, I flew out on Southwest, and they said there was a 50-pound limit, and my shit was over by, like, a pound or something, and then the dude at the thing, he was like, "Hey, man, you think there's something you can take out of here so we can get it down to 50 pounds? Because otherwise we gotta charge you this." I was like, "Man, I don't really know, man." I was like, "Well, I could take these CDs out." So I took out all the CDs in the front pouch, and I put all that, the CDs and the cassettes all in my carry-on, and then, I had my backpack with all my, like, the laptop and the microphones and all that shit, but yeah, man, I stuffed 4 different shirt designs, um, copies of all my vinyl records, copies of a majority of my CDs, and copies of my cassettes, and then I was able to just, put the beanies and the hats in there a little bit, and, uh, the stickers for, like, little trinkety shit. So, yeah, man, I made it work, man. I don't know, the first time I ever tried to do it was when I toured, with Snow Goons in Canada. So, I had one other prior experience of fully packing a big ass bag, previous to this, but this was my second time packing a big ass bag full of merch, and I mean, it worked, man.
Yeah. Because I mean, you're a weekend warrior, as you say, but you are pretty damn busy. How many dates are you doing this year? Because you have a pretty intense schedule from now till like November, December, right?
Yeah, I've been averaging probably since the pandemic was done. I mean, I did shows in 2021. I just didn't do lengthy shit, but since 2022 up until now, I've probably been averaging like 75 shows a year. Um, and that's this year included. It'll be up to about 75 when all is said and done. With the shows that I have. I mean, I did a 17-day tour early in the spring. That's where I first met you.
Yep.
Um, so I did that one, and then I did a bunch of spot dates leading up to all these shows that I have coming up now. And when all is said and done with the shows I have coming up now, and I'm still adding shows. Like I just added two more dates. Like I'm playing a benefit show, and a whole different show, like 2 different shows in the Kenosha area, like I said, man, I'm always open to adding shit, like, if it makes sense, you know what I mean? Um, so whatever's on my show flyer is never, exactly what it's gonna be. There's always gonna be changes and updates and shit like that. But yeah, man, yeah, I average 75 shows. I don't know if I ever told you, but the most I've ever done, and I've never been able to repeat it yet. I mean, maybe one day, but 2019, I did 4 separate tours, a bunch of spot dates, and I did 125 shows that year.
Damn. That's crazy for someone who does not do this for a full-time living. Holy shit, that's a lot.
Well, it's crazy how many people think I'm like that I do it full time, because of the work ethic that I put into it. Because like I said, it's what I love, man. So I put my all into the music shit to where it makes it look like it's a full-time thing. There's people that think I'm on major labels and shit, like, they're like, "Bro, how can you tour like you do? Like, how do you do all this shit? You got all these features, like, you be doing all this shit, like, you got all this shit going on. You got all these records, like, you put out this shit yourself, you got vinyl, you got cassettes, like, you must be on a major." No, I'm not on a major. It's all independent. It's all me, Cypher Music. Shouts to the, the brands that fuck with me though, shouts to 100 Mad, the Onyx shit. Shouts to the Snow Goons, Goon Music. Shouts to my crew Hecatome. That's Minneapolis, Carnage's crew that he started. I'm part of that. Um, at one point I was part of the Protect Your Neck Wu Tang distribution. Like I was part of that at one point. Um, yeah, man, it's always growth. It's always movements.
Yes, I know you're 100 Mad affiliated. You're or are you signed with them, or you just an affiliate, or how does that work?
So there's been multiple interview things with Fredro. And in some of the interviews, they say it's a label. In other interviews, they say it's a brand. I'm gonna say it's more a brand that has distribution because 100 Mad has distribution through Symphonic. Um, so like they can put shit out, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely it's definitely people who are down with Onyx that support Onyx. I feel like it's more of that thing. And then we're kind of like the crew that holds them down. And then, if we have some records we want to put out, like I have a record that's in the works right now. I don't have a title for it, but it's fully produced by Fredro Starr of Onyx. I got some dope features on there, some dope shit.
Is there a
But
timetable
that's
for that one, or coming out, or soon, or
well, I'm hoping that's real soon. The only thing I have to do is submit it to the 100 Mad shit and show Fredro and make sure he's good with it. And then kind of see what the plan is from there. I mean, it's pretty much done. The only thing I have to do is there's two other DJs that gave me cuts for some of the tracks. And I just have to mix those cuts in, and then I have to do one more master mix of the album and then car test it to make sure it's all good. Cause I think I got everything tweaked pretty good. I just gotta add those cuts in and then that record will pretty much be done, man. And I've been shouting it out. I mean, like I said, I'm independent. I do what I want to do, bro. So it's kind of like, um, you know, people that are waiting for that. It's all Fredro production. So shouts to Dro Star, shouts to Fredro, Onyx, and then there's features from Fredro. Fredro's on there. My homie K Prez, my Hecatome crew, Carnage, Concentrate, my Cypher Den crew, um, Ram, Urban, Pestilence, they were all on there. It's like a posse cut. My homie Son of Tony, Laquan, who's also down with 100 Mad, he's on there. And then a real big joint I got on there, man, is I got a joint with me, Razcast, MC Juice, legendary battle MC, but also super dope artist. And then there's cuts on that song um, from DJ Qbert, the legend. And then there's an outro um, from one of the people that inspired me to the fullest and definitely gone too soon, the late great Chino XL.
the piece? You've had him features with him in the past when he was with us, right?
Yeah, I got probably like 4 or 5 joints with Chino.
Like Chino, I felt he's one of those dudes who never got his dude. He was always ill, but just never got that mainstream, like what he should have gotten, you know?
Yeah, well, you know what kind of um I mean, he was on a trajectory. He was signed to Warner Brothers, but you know what killed that is when he took shots at Tupac. Tupac was so big at the time that Chino took shots at him that it kind of it kind of fucked up his trajectory and kind of took him down. I don't know if that's a reason why. I don't know all the details, bro, but I know that once that happened, his a lot of people stopped paying as much attention to him as a artist. I mean, not like the heads. I mean, I've always been a crazy fan. like he inspires me, and then I also got to work with him on multiple occasions. There was actually multiple conversations we had where he wanted me to book me and him a tour to where
Oh, that
we
would've
would
been
have went
awesome,
out
dude.
on tour together. Like there was multiple conversations of that. We just never ended up making it happen. Like we've had like I got crazy conversations with Chino, man. Like that was my dude. Like that one definitely hurt a lot. That one hurt a lot. I worked with a lot of people that are no longer with us. Where I got those stories, or you know the um the work that we did, like like me and Fred the Godson, we did a joint before he passed. Um, Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace Sean Price. Like me and Sean got a joint. Me and Black Rob had a joint. Like shouts out to all the people no longer with us, man. Like there's too many artists that should still be with us, still doing this music shit because they were amazing.
I
You know what I'm
know.
saying?
Like, Big L, like, he was so ill, but, like, I never even heard his album until after he passed, dude. Like,
Oh,
I
Big
heard from
L.
the Big
Yeah,
L,
Big
like, the
L was
second one
nice.
came out, like, a year or 2 after he passed, and then I went back to the first one, I was like, "Holy shit, where was this?" You know?
Yeah, Big L was nice, man. Um, yeah, I've not really worked with too many people that were in that circle. I mean, me and AG did a joint. Um, and then me and the homegirl Marquis did a joint. She was kind of like an affiliate of DITC, like first lady of DITC. Um, like she's got a joint with L. It's out there somewhere. But yeah, yeah, definitely another one gone too soon, man. Lots of people. I mean, I was hoping to, since he came back and then was like on his independent shit, I was hoping to get a joint off with DMX before he passed, and then he passed unexpectedly.
Yeah, that was and he was so big when he came out. I was at that, Rough Riders Cash Money tour in early 2000 in DC, like, that
Yeah,
shit was
he was
bananas, dude.
yeah, he was one of the biggest artists, like,
Still is.
during that time.
Look at
But,
his
like,
Spotify streams, dude.
oh, yeah, I'm saying he's still getting numbers, but what I'm saying is, if you watched when he disappeared, because he disappeared for, like, a segment, he was, all that shit, like, he was in jail, right? He got locked up?
Think so.
So, like, whatever happened to him, when he came back out, like, he wasn't selling out arenas no more. He was doing shows at venues, like what like your venue. Like, he was doing shows at places like that. He wasn't doing arena shows after he got out. It was different for him because of how attention spans work. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day. We were talking movies and shit, right? And we were talking about, um, how these gaps are, even in the movie world. Like people said how terrible the newest Terminator did in the theaters. I thought it was a great movie.
I did too.
I know the Terminator franchise. Like I thought that newest Terminator was super dope, but it bombed in the box office according to, movie critics and all that shit. But if you look at it, the younger generation is not going to see that because they don't even know what the fuck that is. And they didn't promote that very well because they needed to promote that like it was a brand new thing. Like there's the younger generation has not seen the other Terminator movies. There was gaps,
A
and
lot of
then
gaps. Big
when you have those gaps, people forget that shit. Just like how it works in music.
It was
If you
us
got these
adults with ki and then our kids who we showed, and that's pretty much the crowd right there, you know?
Yeah, if adults ain't showing their kids the shit, the kids are not finding it today because the world now is so oversaturated with bullshit that, like, if it ain't on TikTok, they don't know about it. And it's sad how the world is now.
You wanna hear some crazy shit? I've talked to aspiring rappers, kids that are good, you know, like early mid-20s, had no clue who Rakim was. I'm like, "This is your homework, go home, listen to this." I'm like, "Oh, thank you so much for introducing me to this." And that's a no-brainer to any hip hop head, you know, but like you said, if it's not on TikTok, whatever.
Yeah, it's different, man. It's different times, it's different world we're in. Like, I used to show my daughter shit and, you know, they remember it. They know some of that stuff, but they don't care about it because it's not on their TikTok. You know what I mean?
We
It's weird, man. Like I'll be fine. Like people are all worried like TikTok's gonna go away or change how it is and it's gonna be dead and done. I'm fine. Let it go away. I'm
I
good.
agree.
Because you know what TikTok is, man? I mean, there's some talent shit on there, but TikTok is a gigantic fucking distraction of untalented people that think they can be famous. And TikTok makes them. A majority of those people that are famous off the TikTok shit, they're not talented. They don't do anything.
I agree. It's all disposable short form content. That's all it is.
Yeah, it drives me nuts, man. I hate it so much.
What I noticed what I like about you, like you when you drop songs, you drop music videos, but you don't do short term or short form shit. It's all like your podcast, your music. You drop a whole song. You don't drop a 30-second clip. You drop real music on your platforms. Or on your social medias. Like obviously, you drop on your platforms, but
Yeah, I mean, I try to do the thing. I try to do because I know clip shit fucks with the algorithm and gets more people to check it. So the way I've been trying to do music videos is I've been doing. I mean, I'll promote the full video. I'll put the full video out, right? But I'll do a a lead up like promo, and then I'll drop when the video comes out. I'll push that, and then I'll drop uh a clip of like maybe the first verse, push that, and then I'll drop a clip of the second verse, push that, all while promoting the whole video as a whole. And then I'll drop the full video for people who haven't followed the link to check it. So it's always like a move, you know what I'm saying? Or like we're do like clips off the podcast to push it. But yeah, man, like the full shit's always gonna be there. Like people are gonna be able to find it. I'm definitely gonna push the full shit because I want people to hear the full shit.
another question here. Just give me like a rough estimate, a pretty rough one, obviously, but how many collabs have you done in your career? It's got to be in the hundreds easily.
Man. I usually make this post yearly for people who are new followers to me or have not heard of me. And it's usually a post that incorporates the names of all the MCs I've collaborated with, and then sometimes I'll incorporate the producers I collaborated with, as well as people I've shared the stage with, and now I've even done one of all the people I've had as guests on the podcast. Like, it's probably like 500.
Damn,
I got
and
a lot,
growing.
man, and I got a lot, and there's a lot of shit that I haven't even put out yet, and there's a lot of projects where it's multiple joints with me and somebody else. Like, I'm sitting on a lot too, man. Like, I got a full album with me and Young Z, Outsiders. I also got a full album of me and Pace One from the Outsiders. Like, those aren't out there yet. They're coming though. They're gonna it's gonna happen.
Nice. I know. I think in October you go to Northern Virginia, Springfield, Virginia. Actually, my hometown. I see you're going to be at Records and Rarities.
Yeah, I remember we had a conversation about that, man. Yeah, I was trying to shout out to my homie Artemis. He's out there. He's gonna put together the bill for that. We'll probably have a flyer coming sooner than later, man. I gotta reach out to all those people and get all those flyers together and start pushing those shows individually. But Yeah, I was trying to get a DC date, and he had known about that spot. Um, so yeah, so we're rocking out there, man. I'm looking forward to it, going out there and, hopefully getting my people in that area to come out. I definitely know some people out there.
I used to sell CDs in that mall back when I was 18, dude. I don't know if you remember The Wall. It's one of the many stores that got absorbed by FYE, but yeah, The Wall, I worked there when I was 17, 18,
I don't
around
know
the
if I
corner from it.
remember. I don't know if I remember that.
That was The Walls, Camelot, Specs, all the same company. I don't know
Oh,
if you're
okay.
and
I
then
remember,
Trans World,
yeah.
the FYE eventually bought all those chains out.
Mm,
I'm trying to send my best friends, send the whole crew there to go see you guys. I mean, the store looks cool. I haven't been to that mall since they renovated it, but I hear it's really nice now.
that's what's up, man. Yeah, I like I said, I look forward to going out there, man. Should be fun times.
And, who is your favorite act to tour with, and who's the one artist you want to tour with but haven't yet?
Mm. I mean, I only really tour with homies, man. So, um, I've had real cool tours with, I had a real cool tour with my homie Pestilence this last year. We had a lot of fun on that tour. We shot a lot of videos. We're definitely both workaholics, so it worked out good. We also both get along great, and we're in the same crew. Got both got good senses of humor, so we're able to make um the tour fun as well. So yeah, that was dope. I also did cool runs with my homie Ram, America's Addiction. I don't really have a favorite, man, but I I don't really tour with people unless they're from my circle or like homies. I haven't really done random tours. I've always either done by myself, like indie tours by myself, or I've brought people from the crew with. Now, that being said, I mean, I would have loved to make that Chino tour happen because me and Chino were cool. Like we got along good. Um, I think that would have been a fun tour. Uh, you know, Prince Poe asked me to book a tour for us one time. That never happened. Also, Thurston. I mean, there's so many artists I would love to tour with, man. It's just, a matter of does it make sense and would it benefit me? Because I'm one of these people. If I'm touring with a big act, like a act way bigger than me, um, let me be an artist on your tour. Don't just have me come with y'all on tour and then do like one song or something, like to be a feature on your tour set. Like I've been doing music. I've been rhyming for 30 years. So, and my live show, from what people tell me, is amazing and it's a great live show.
I can vouch for that.
So, let me have a real set on a big tour. Like let me get my flex on too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be on a big tour and only have a song or a 15-minute slot. Like let me do a fucking full set so I can show people the full potential, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you did at both shows I saw you in El Paso, the Moan and the Rock House one, you did obviously, you did a lot of freestyle stuff. You did the, "Hey, pull 2 objects out of your pocket, I'll rap about them," and you did the "Give me 2 words" thing. I think it was the word no, it was the objects one. I recorded, I think the damn thing's almost 9 minutes long, dude. You wouldn't fit in the
Uh,
15-minute slot, dude.
yeah. It's hard, man. It's hard to do. So like we just did I did a couple shows with the homie Blueprint from out of Columbus. Shouts to the homie Blueprint. He's on a huge 50 some day tour right now. Um and the way he does it is depending on how many acts are on the show, depends on how long time slots they get. So our Green Bay show, we had um 4 acts. I think we had 4 opening acts. Me, um, 4 yeah, I think it was 4 opening acts on that, and then there was 3 opening acts on the tour date I did in Superior. So, the 4 opening acts, we literally only all got 20-minute slots, right? Because Blueprint plots it out. He likes early shows. I mean, he's grown, he's older, like me. I mean,
I guess, yeah.
I don't mind I don't mind earlier shows. Like, I wanna get back to the hotel and chill and relax and get ready for the next drive the next day, and, like, I'm not really a party head, man. Like, I don't I'm a pretty sober dude for the most part. Um, so we all had 20-minute slots there, and then in Superior, we had 25-minute slots. If there was only 2 opening acts, probably be 30-minute slots, you know what I'm saying? So, just kept it low. Me trying to fit my full potential show into 20 minutes, impossible. But I incorporated the beatbox, I incorporated call and response, I incorporated freestyle shit, I incorporated vocal scratches just to show and, some R&B hook shit, like the singing shit on some of the song, just to show the full range is there, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when I get a smaller set time, I try to just incorporate little things. And then sometimes, I'll just pull shit out of the air, man. Like when I did my short set at the Hunter Mad Fest at Sony Hall in New York, like, um, some of those people weren't really catching on to, like, the object freestyle shit. So I cut that in the middle and I started scratch battling the DJ. 'Cause fuck it, why not?
I like the word one too. People threw crazy shit at you. Like someone threw Satan out there at the show you did in El Paso. Like, and you were
They
like, "What the
did.
fuck?"
I was very much what the fuck. It yeah, it was crazy.
But you made it work.
I did. I did make it work.
So, is there any one collab you haven't got that you've always wanted,
Hmm.
artist or producer?
I mean, there's some woo heads I would love to work with. RJ Payne's another one I would love to do a track with. He's a very high level lyricist. I like working with those types. I think me and Nems would make a dope joint. Um, man, that's about it, man. I mean, as far as newer artists, like I think me and JID would make something dope. I always thought me and Ludacris would be fresh. Um, there's just sprinkles of people, man. But I've gotten to work with a lot of the people that I've listened to that inspire me. So, I've been blessed to be able to do the things I've been able to do.
And for those
Mm.
unfamiliar with Taiyamo here, he doesn't just do underground heads. He has collaborations with, like, to name a few, Snoop, KRS, Rascas, I think Cool G Rap, Sticky, Fredro.
Yeah, man. There's a Busta joint out there. There's a Little Kim joint out there. Like, there's shit all over the place, man. And then there's, the underground legendary shit. Like, I got a full album with Craig G, Juice Crew. I got a full album with the Cellar Dwellers homies.
That was the first one I bought from you.
Yeah, I love that album. I
It was
love the
awesome.
Cellar Dwellers record. It's a dope record.
So, before we wind it down, I don't wanna bring the mood down somber here, but when you were here, you did El Paso, you did Albuquerque, and then that Saturday you did Denver. And on the way home, you got some bad news or horrible news actually. Your area got hit by a nasty flood.
Yeah, man. It wasn't even on the way home. So like the night of the Denver show, I'm doing the show and we were out mad late, man. Like I just wanted to sleep somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like I was already ready to head back after the weekend of shows. Um, but I had saw that rain was coming down crazy and I started seeing videos from people in Milwaukee. showing flood videos of the state fair and flood videos of different streets and shit. And I'm like, fuck. So I hit my aunt up. I was like, hey, in the morning time or something, do you think you can stop over at the house, see what the situation is? I got a bad feeling it's probably the basement's flooded. All the shit down there is going to be fucked up. So if you have a chance, I would appreciate if you could head over there. And yeah, she headed over there, showed me the pictures. There's water up to about the third or fourth step. For people unfamiliar with that, it's probably like in the 3 feet range. I think it might have gotten even up to 4 feet at some point because I saw the water line on the wall. Because when I had gotten home, um, the water had already receded down. Very scary situation. So, um, I get to the airport early in Denver, and I'm trying to get on an earlier flight so I can get home earlier so I can see what the situation is and maybe try to save something or see what I can do with the situation handed to me. Uh, so I check my bag. My original flight was supposed to be at 5 some PM. I'm there at like 9:30 in the morning trying to find an earlier flight. Check my bag. They put me on a standby flight for 1:30. It would get me back home around 4:45, something like that. Some shit like that. I ended up getting on the standby flight. I got home uh and like my lady picked me up. We're sitting by the baggage claim, and while we're at the baggage claim, I'm just waiting, and then all of a sudden the Denver flight is gone, and I go over to the people, I'm like, "Hey, well, where's my bag at?" And they're like, "Oh, your bag's due to get here at 9." So they didn't put it on the right flight, right? So then, like, now my bag's lost. So on top of me having to go home to disaster zone, I also don't have my checked bag with all my merch. So I got 2 things going on. I get home, all the water's gone. Half the power to my house is still out, tripped one of the breakers. Luckily, the power was still on in the kitchen, so I didn't lose my food upstairs. I go downstairs in the basement, with a flashlight. There's shit scattered everywhere. You can't even walk really anywhere. There's, shit everywhere. I look back in the back room. Um, the freezer and fridge are tipped over. I hear this weird noise from even further back in the basement. I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" Sounds like the washer is going. Like, why would the washer be going? It's crazy. Like, no one's been here, you know what I'm saying? Um, and then I look off to the other side, and like all this storage shit is all scattered everywhere. And like my daughters had a bunch of their old childhood toys down there and all types of shit. And like all the illuminating toys are like fucking lit up. So it's like real creepy vibes, right? Um, and then I go off into the back room and the washer is tilted and it's trying to run. So I turn that shit off and the hot water's off, like hot water heater's out, right? So I got no hot water. And then yeah. So all the shit's fucked. Next day I had to call into work. I had some people come over. My mom, aunt, her uh her significant other came over to help me clear out the basement. We cleaned that shit out. Also noticed around the neighborhood, pretty much everyone's cleaning out their basement. So it happened to my whole neighborhood. Um, Lost a lot of shit. Uh, Still in cleanup mode. Bleach things. You know, I actually got the furnace running last night, so that's a plus.
It's a big plus, yeah.
So I think the furnace might be good. I still can't get the hot water heater going, so still no hot water in the house. I'm pretty sure the washer and dryer are both fucked. So no laundry. I got the fridges being aired out right now. Hopefully I can salvage those. And then pretty much all the storage, like, My daughters even said, their whole childhood is gone in one snap of a finger because pretty much all their childhood memories, all their toys, all their clothes growing up, like all their shit was in the basement. That shit's all gone. All my I had a lot of older music equipment, just random shit in like bins, like big bins of storage shit. All that shit's gone. Like everything's gone. Like it's just all gone.
And and like you said, you were unable to you guys are unable or not allowed to have flood insurance in Milwaukee? I remember you posted something about that.
Yeah, so insurance won't offer me flood insurance because technically I'm not in a flood zone. And that's what happens to a lot of people in Milwaukee. And then the insurance company I was with also at some point put out a policy where you can have sewage backup. Well, they never told me about this policy at all. So I never added it on. You know what I mean? Because their communication with me is just like, it's like whatever. So like I never got when they added that as a potential policy for people, they never hit me up to tell me that it was something I could add on. So I never added that on. I just had the regular homeowner's insurance, which apparently is only good if your house is like burned down or something. I'm trying to figure out what else it does because they won't cover any of this.
So, the point of all this is, his whole area is hit pretty bad. Everyone's suffering right now. So, the Cash App, Tamo Denku, any donations greatly appreciated. Hit his Bandcamp. Dude has tons of merch all the time: CDs, cassettes, vinyl, bunch of dope shirts. I mean, it's a pretty fully stocked inventory. Anything helps.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the people who have donated already. It's much appreciated. I don't want people to think, they see me still out here doing these shows. I don't want people to think um, like there ain't shit going on. Like there's definitely shit going on. Like the show must go on though. You know what I'm saying? Like doing the shows is a source of income for me. So I'm not just gonna not do them if they're already booked. So I just don't want people to think that when they donate to me it's going towards like my tour fund or nothing. It's nothing like that. It's literally being put off to the side to try to potentially help um clean up and fix the rebuild because like my basement's fucked. Like I lost tons of shit, lots of memory shit, lots of different things, and there's a big amount of essential appliances that are gone. Like I mean I know people go to laundromats every day. I mean, I know I can do that if it's needed, but I own a house. I had a washer and dryer for laundry, but I don't even have hot water. Like we ain't able to like we gotta like boil water to take hot showers right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a cool situation. So anything helps. I appreciate all the donations that have already came in and any future donations. Appreciate y'all 100%.
Yeah, like I said, anything helps. Anything Cash App, merch, whatever. Hey, go see him on tour, buy a ticket. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that.
Anything else you want to add before we take off? Now that I brought the mood down.
Well, just make sure you follow me on all social media. Everybody out there, it's at Taiyamo Denku pretty much everywhere. You can follow me. You can keep up to date on upcoming tour dates if I'm in your city or all that. Also, upcoming music. You can go to the Bandcamp, but it's also directly through um, the uh, the URL www.tayamodenku.com will lead you directly to the Bandcamp as well. So, yeah, just make sure you stay in tune with the music, man, because it's not going to stop anytime soon. Regardless of what's going on, like it's my lifeblood. So yeah, man, lots more to come.
Yeah. I hope I get you back in El Paso sooner than later.
Me too, man. I'm looking forward to it, bro.
I thank you for your time, so I appreciate it.
All right, bro.